Hello all. I just wanted to make like another YouTube video where I'm kind of like just talking about something that I've been thinking about, and it's pretty common. So I've been a furry since like 2017, and just with the way that furry culture has been going, it seems like there's this huge movement to gain acceptance from people that don't share the hobby, which I think is totally fine, because way back when, over all of time, furries, throughout the 2000s, gonna get bullied, gonna get called all these things and accused of all these things, and some of the stuff that are good furry defenses are common sense. It's like, we love this hobby, we love to dress up like animals and wear animal costumes, and that's what it is. And it's, an interesting and complex hobby, but we're not bad people, and we don't do bad things, and we try to uphold each other to good standards of take care of other people, take care of your pets, don't do anything bad, don't have bad ethics, don't do, bad things in the economy, stuff like that. Don't do crime, don't do violence, all this stuff. No harassment, no bullying. So furry is great. And there's a lot of stuff where it's like, there used to be all this like furries versus gamers and all this kind of stupid internet stuff. And then people who do furry get bullied all the time. Like, I used to have so many hate comments before I did comment blocks, where people just like to take all sorts of harassment out on furries for no reason. But the one thing that I see is a lot of furries do this behavior where it's like, oh, I'm a furry, but I'm not like that furry. I'm not like them. And this like divisive culture where even my friends in high school would say about me and my best friend, oh, I like you. You're a normal furry. But he's not a normal furry, he's too furry, and all this stuff. And it's just, we need to stop letting people do that, and it's not okay for people to say that kind of stuff. And it's also another thing of like, I personally think that furries and otherkin need to be in harmony with each other, and all this stuff of where furries, we wear the animal costume, but then we're expected to fully act like people. No like animal behaviors. And it's just like, how fun is it going to be when the animal costume you're wearing starts to mean nothing? It's like, you can't wag your tail or act like an animal at all. And it's like, what's the point of wearing this? What's the point of dressing up as a giant dog if you can't act like a giant dog person? Like, I'm going to talk and do people stuff, but it just gets pointless to a certain point where people are like, oh, I'm not like those furries that act like animals. That's the whole point. You were dressed up like an animal. So it's like, okay, some people are going to be otherkin. We need to accept them, and we need to have fun and be, accepting and creative about animalistic behaviors. It's like, you can wag your tail, and maybe at this point socially it's weird, but look what we're wearing. It's like, maybe somebody wants to bark like a dog. Who cares? Like, this is our community. It's just ironic how people are like, oh no, I'm normal. I dress like a person. I don't wear my furry like clothes in public. I don't public suit. I don't do this. I don't do that. And they distance themselves so much from the original concept of like, we are people. We are humans who know we're humans, but we love animals. We dress up as them. We've got it as like a special interest. It's just, it is what it is. So it's like, my advice to people would be like, be yourself, chill out, engage with like, it's like, why am I dressed up like this? I love animals. I love furry art. And somehow I relate to dogs. It just is what it is. So I think otherkin, are super cool. And I'm like looking at that like, let's research this. This is super interesting. And just there needs to be less as furries like, oh, I'm the normal one and so isn't normal. It's like, what is the point of this subculture if you're not going to be fun and cool and do whatever suits you? It's like, be respectful and caring to other people and uphold good morals. But it's like, who cares if so-and-so wants to wag their tail and bark like a dog while they're wearing their giant purple dog costume, instead of going, oh, look at me in my giant purple dog costume, I'm such a cool human. Like, it's too funny to me. Way too funny. So, you know, it's just like, to each their own, but respect and everything is important. And I hope my whole point made sense, but it's just like, so ironic how it's like, let's lose all the fun of being furry by saying, oh, I'm normal, I don't act like an animal. It's like, look what you're wearing, maybe you're gonna go, look at me, I look like a giant dog, I am a giant dog. And I'm not gonna judge other people that go, look, I'm a giant dog. So, I hope you guys found my little talking interesting. Also, too, people get so strange and mad when I don't wear the suit that they like, and I wear the fursuit that I want, and it's just like, dude, it's my life. So, yeah. Speaking of my life, things are going pretty good. I'm just kind of getting back on top of things, like getting back to work today because I had some anxiety and nausea that made me sick for like 2 days, and I'm just working through things. I've got like some ode art, and I'm trying to get back into like filming YouTube, seeing all my friends, like fur meat stuff, wearing fluffy more and getting like good pictures so that I can be better at social media, because people cannot cope with me wearing my other fursuits. Oh, and I mean, in terms of other medical stuff, it's like everybody in my family and my life is pretty much medically well. So is my dogs, because if you guys follow me on like Instagram, sometimes I post a lot about more of what's going on with me, and my dog had a medical emergency, so he almost died, but he's fully recovered and is home with me, and everything's been going good. So I'm just getting back on top of things, and then soon I am going to college, like a local college, so I'm not moving away from Seattle or anything like that, and it's a community college, and I am going to start working on my degree so I can be a vet someday, so I can actually afford some of the stuff that happens in life a lot better. Yay! So yeah, I've been doing great. Great, but you know, in a human way of like ups and downs. But I'll try to film another YouTube video that's more interesting than just me like talking. But I hope you guys enjoyed. Bye bye.